When did you watch a trusted institution protect monsters instead of victims? It was a regular Friday when the intercom came on during second period saying, "Attention, all varsity athletes report to the auditorium immediately. All other students stay in your classrooms." Everyone looked around confused, but we still made our way to the auditorium. In the hallway, coaches and teachers stood by the doors telling us to keep moving. Some upperclassmen tried to act like it was nothing, but you could feel something wasn't right. The doors closed behind us, and I remember thinking whatever was about to happen, it was going to be bad. Coaches, the principal, and 2 police officers were standing at the front of the auditorium looking just as stiff as we felt. The athletic director grabbed the microphone, cleared his throat, and said, "We have obtained video evidence of severe hazing within this program." You could have heard a pin drop. He told us that police would be collecting everyone's phones, and anyone caught lying or deleting things would be expelled. I heard a senior mutter, "See, this is what happens when you let new kids in." My heart was pounding. All I could think about were those rumors about tradition that everyone joked about at practice, but nobody ever called it abuse. I'd only made varsity that fall, so this was all new to me, but I already knew enough to be scared. Then they started pulling us out in groups, talking to us in the nurse's office. My group went second. The cop didn't waste any time in there and immediately asked, "Did you participate in or witness any initiations or hazing rituals this season?" I didn't answer. The nurse laid out photos of rope burns on wrists, huge bruises, what looked like a bite mark on someone's shoulder. When I still didn't say anything, the cop dumped a bag on the table. "Recognize these?" Inside were bars of soap, a paddle, duct tape, eggs, even a coil of rope. "What about the showers?" he asked. "What games did the seniors make you play?" I just shook my head, and he slid another photo across. This time it was of a sophomore without clothes, shivering and crying under freezing water. I could feel my throat closing up. I said I didn't remember anything. Later, they lined up all the freshmen and sophomores and made us strip down to our shorts. The nurse took photos of every bruise, scrape, and cut. Some guys cried quietly while others just stared at the wall. The police asked if anyone ever filmed the initiation. Nobody said anything at first, but a freshman said yes minutes later. That was when it got real. They separated us after, and I could hear someone sobbing in the hallway. Hours later, we all got called back to the auditorium. The principal stood up and said, "We have found hidden cameras in the locker room and showers. Seniors and 2 assistant coaches were responsible for setting them up and recording everything." She paused. "This isn't just about school rules. This is now a criminal investigation." The cops said the footage showed waterboarding, forced nudity, and traditions that crossed the line into smexual assault. My stomach twisted, and I almost threw up. The next week, coaches and seniors were arrested in front of the school. The board made a statement about how they'd had no idea, but later everyone saw the news about staff being warned more than once. I even saw my own anonymous tip in the news scroll. Some parents blamed us, the new kids, saying, "If your kids couldn't handle it, they shouldn't have joined the team." Someone spray painted SNITCHESDIE across the gym doors. I didn't go to school for 3 days. Even after all that, the school refused to shut down the team.